Hey, I'm Matt McCune, owner of McCune Financial Group. I just want to take a moment today to discuss the field underwriter opportunity with you and give you a high level overview of our business. So, we are in the financial service industry and we help people plan for the unexpected. There are two ways that you can look at this business. The first is as a salesperson. I sell every day at a high level and will continue to do so, but that's not why I got in the business. I got in the business for the second reason, and that's to build a strong team of people who want to help families with their financial security. So, building a team is what will keep your business sustainable long term. I'm here to help my team build a lifestyle they want with the freedom they deserve. So, our company, we primarily operate in a very niche market where we help families protect their biggest asset and their biggest risk, their mortgage. So, when someone closes on a loan, they receive a form in the mail. It's going to offer them protection on the property if they become critically, chronically, terminally ill, or if they were to pass away. So, families will fill this form out over the phone, scan QR codes, or lick an envelope and mail it back in. So, when I have this client's information on my desk, I'm going to reach out to them, set up an appointment to go through the options they requested, and make sure that their family is involved in the process. So, it is our job to serve this client the best we can to meet their goals and expectations for their emergency plan. We also offer retirement solutions for clients who are interested in safe money investments. So, for example, a husband and wife with 3 children in the home. Let's say the wife makes $2,000 a month and the husband makes $3,000. Their mortgage is about $1,500, and if the husband or wife is ill and can't work, now affording the home on one income is going to be difficult. So the wife and kids, or the husband and kids who depend on the income, now have to find a way to pay their mortgage. So that's where we come in. Now, we meet with these clients virtually, where we review their needs and determine their eligibility for the different products we offer. So we complete this through our comprehensive needs analysis and our underwriting toolkit that provides the products the client qualifies for and the pricing. So if they accept the offer, we fill out the application process and submit it to our partner carriers for review. So most companies, they're going to tell you on the spot if that client qualifies, and you're paid on average about $500 to $1,500 per deal, depending on the size of that case. So there are two ways to exist in this industry. The first is direct selling, which I just explained with my example and how we help clients. And the second and most exciting is distribution. So distribution's simple. We can look at it like a t-shirt company. Now, a t-shirt company, their goal is they're going to want to sell as many t-shirts as possible. So they're going to be working with different companies and retailers like Walmart, and they are the supplier. And the retailers distribute their products on a high level and are able to reach more people. So in our industry, we're responsible for distributing the products for billion-dollar insurance companies like Mutual of Omaha and Aetna. We have a long list of over 20 carriers that we represent. Now, if we do not provide these clients with these products, these companies are going to make no money. So they depend on us to provide that. Now, they are also the companies that pay us. So our compensation for new agents, it starts at 70%. And with our promotion structure, you can grow that up to 140%. So you're paid based on the annual amount the client pays in the policy. For example, average client's going to pay about $1,000 annually. And when you start and you're at 70%, quick math, you're going to be making about $700 per application. So there are goals to hit that will increase your pay per application as your distribution grows. So for overrides, another part of the business, these are paid to you whenever someone on your team writes business. When they do this, you make the difference in the amount of your contract levels. So if you're at 100% and the agent on your team is at 70%, you make 30%. So around $300 on average per deal that they do. Now, just a heads up, in this business, if you do want to collect that passive income, you must also be distributing products yourself. Otherwise, that gap in compensation will shrink and you'll earn less from your team as that percent grows. So our first big target for promotion is the sales manager level. At this level, you receive a 90% commission and have the potential to receive a $1,000 bonus every month. Now, this level is attained by you and 3 people on your team writing business and hitting a grand total of $25,000 for the whole team for the month. Now, you will receive the overrides from your team in addition to this bonus and your personal production helping families. So, all three ways that we earn income in this business. Now, I got in this business over 5 years ago. I was stuck in the corporate grind. I was working on a salary that I thought was stable, but it wasn't good for growth. I was working 40, 60 hours a week, and my pay didn't change. It didn't matter. So I had always looked up to the business owners in my family and in my friend group and close circles. I respected that they were able to live on their own terms. They had their own schedule. I mean, it seemed like they were living life. So I always knew I wanted to be a business owner. And now that I am, I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. Now, I'm not here to talk the talk and not show you how this business is done. We have in-depth training programs using real-life examples. We don't use mock appointments. We also have a daily roundtable meeting Monday through Friday. It's 10 a.m. Central Time till 11 o'clock. This is hosted by our top producers and people seeing success early. We do agent recognition and coaching for new agents as well as veteran agents. After that call, our dial session opens up and you'll hear us make our live dials and set our appointments. And in the afternoon, you'll hear us run appointments with these same clients so that you can shadow exactly what we do before you go do it yourself. Now, if that sounds good, here's what I expect from you. Show up to these coaching calls, show up to the dial sessions, and come to learn. Most importantly, be coachable. If you can do that, here's what you can expect from me. I'll help lay out a path for success in this business. I will give you honest coaching and feedback, and I'll never ask you to do anything that I haven't done myself or I'm not willing to do myself. A lot of people want to own a business, but there's some difficult things. There's really three key things that need to be determined. First, what product or service you're going to provide. Is it going to be t-shirts? Now, how are you going to get in front of customers? How are you going to market that product? And finally, how are you going to manage that business, your book of clients, and your daily activities? Now, we have made this process extremely simple. We provide the relationships with the billion-dollar insurance companies who we offer products from. We also offer exclusive warm market leads that are available to purchase to put yourself in front of these people asking for our products. Now, we're also providing a free CRM so you can track your business KPIs and manage your client book of business. Now, our company, we're looking for people who want to take control of their valuable time, their income, and have what it takes to be a business owner. There's absolutely nothing wrong with working 9 to 5, but if you're in that corporate grind like I was, and you're sick of living paycheck to paycheck, or waiting for a boss's approval for a quarter raise every year, then just don't hesitate to reach out. We're looking for part-time and full-time people who are self-motivated and driven to run a business. Now, if that sounds good to you, do not hesitate to reach out to me or the person who sent you this video. My number directly is 563-549-8052, and my name is Matt McCune. Thanks for taking a moment.